The Tom and Doug Show. Thomas.
Hi, Doug.
I want to show you something.
Uh-oh.
Something you've never seen.
Should we pull the curtains closed?
We should, because there will be a mob wanting it.
Oh, really? Okay. I'm a little scared now, but what are you going to show me?
I'm going to show you something almost no one on the planet has ever seen.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about, and I still want to run away.
And fewer have heard.
No, now I am confused.
So, you know that my father died not too long ago.
Yes, that was a very sad day. And surprising, yes.
Yeah, surprising. And so when I got home,
You were in Europe at the time.
I was in Italy when he died, and then I had to come home early. Over the years, I had tried to get my father to record some songs, right? Because he hates recording. It's really funny. You can stick him in front of an audience of 1,000. He has no problem. You put one stinking microphone in front of him and he like seizes up. And so he hated recording. He usually would not do it. And over the years, every now and then I could coax him to do it. And a lot of these just sat in the archives. I never finished, mixing them, or some of them I wanted to add drums to or things like that. And as soon as I got home, I had to work on it. I had to dig them all out of mothballs and figure out, what do I have? And then I started mixing them and I started working on them. And like, does this make me feel worse?
I can understand.
Does this make me feel better? Little column A, little column B, but I just have to do it. So his memorial service wasn't too long ago, and I was able to take this, a brand new album of 19 songs.
Oh, what's
most
a beautiful
of which
picture of him.
have never been heard before.
Wow. They are 19 songs. Many of them are classics.
Jazz classics.
Jazz classics, yes.
Some of them are his originals.
Yep.
Even ones are original.
Yes.
So, you want to hear one?
Let's hear one. Let's hear the first song on the record, Angel Eyes. That was Doug's father, J. Ronald Gentile, from his new CD called J. Ronald Gentile Plays the Hits from Beyond the Grave, Volume 1. Oh my gosh, did people give you a little bit of clawback about that title?
No, because they knew he would have been entertained by it.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's an odd title, a very odd title, and it features 19 songs. That's beautiful. That was a beautiful song. Now, when were all these recorded?
Different times. That one was recorded in the 90s sometime.
Wow.
And it's just, what I love about that is basically I asked him, I just want you to kind of play like you're playing for yourself. Mm-hmm. Because I grew up listening to him just noodling around or things like that on the piano. And I'd be listening from the other room. And I kind of wanted to just let him do whatever he wanted. And that was what he did, just one take.
Mm-hmm. Now that was, first of all, that was recorded on your little Porta One studio thing?
That was recorded on cassette, yeah.
And so you just set it up and say, hey, go at it. And,
yeah.
And then how many songs did he play? That day, like in a sitting?
In a sitting, probably no more than 3 or 4, because he hated recording, so he wouldn't do many. Mm-hmm. and there were ones where he'd make lots of false starts because he'd get antsy having the microphone in front of him.
He'd feel the presence of the microphone and he would go cuckoo.
Yeah, but then almost all of these are like one take, and so that one, with the speed up in the middle. That was his just doing it all on his own. And I added the bass and drums later because it's like, oh my God, this is so cool.
Mm-hmm. Now, some of these songs on the record are older, some are newer? Or
yeah.
Was he recording up until the end?
The last time I got him to record was in 2020, right before the pandemic. And there are several of those songs on here. One that he had written that's just absolutely gorgeous song is called Think on These Things.
All right, let's play it.
Whatever is true, whatever is pure, whatever is honest, always be sure to think on these things. Think only on these things. Whatever is good and worthy of praise, whatever is lovely and brightens your days, think on these things. Think only on these things. In whatever state we find ourselves, contented we must be. For we can serve and praise the Lord, though His grand plan we can't see. Whatever is just and stands for what's right, practices virtue, to darkness brings light. Think on these things. Think only on these things. In whatever state we find ourselves, contented we must be. For we can serve and praise the Lord, though His grand plan we can't see. Whatever is just and stands for what's right, practices virtue, to darkness brings light. Think on these things. Think only on these things. Think only on these things.
That was J. Ronald Gentile, Doug's father, who recently passed away. And that was a song recorded in 2020 called Think on These Things. How old was he when he passed away?
He had just turned 81.
He played music throughout his life, absolutely.
Oh my goodness, yeah. It was his main passion. It wasn't what he made money on, because no one can do that.
Did he play every day? He played the piano every day?
Oh, I'm sure he played every day. And he held concerts every couple of months. And what I think is interesting about that song, the Think on These Things, it's from a Bible verse in Philippians, if I recall correctly. And Dad did not really talk about his faith very much, ever. He didn't really feel a need to express it. Mm-hmm. And I don't know that he even had a very specific thing. I know he was theist and generally Protestant, mm-hmm. but I think he didn't like dogma. And I think this is the clearest expression of his faith I've ever heard, actually, that it's all about how do we hold our minds, how do I hold our relationships so that we are excellent to each other.
How many songs did he record at that last recording, this session that you did with him?
Well, we did it over several days because I spent a month with him. And so I was able to pester him on more than one day.
Oh, very
so
nice.
We got about 5 or 6 done. So let's leave this lofty, wonderful music for a bit and play some of ours.
Turn off your mind, relax and float downstream. It is not dying. It is not dying. Lay down all thoughts, surrender to the void. It is shining. It is shining. That you may see the meaning of within. It is being. It is being. Love is all that love is everyone. It is knowing. It is knowing that ignorance and hate may mourn the dead. It is believing. It is believing. But listen to the color of your dream. It is not living. It is not living. Or play the game existence to the end of the beginning. Of the beginning. Of the beginning. Of the beginning, of the beginning, of the beginning, of the
Recently, various artists, celebrities, and musicians have made statements that discourage the practice of bullying. While we applaud such attempts, we understand that it is important to examine both sides of every issue, especially one that includes such rich cultural traditions of cruelty among people of our advanced society. After examining the scientific evidence, we have come to a startling conclusion. Studies reveal that people are mean.
People are mean. That's what I've seen.
People act mean just because they can understand. People like to see people ripped apart, if not from their flesh, then just from their heart. 'Cause people are mean. Let's cheer for cruelty, we all gotta see 'em. And let's build a brand spanking new Coliseum, and watch with delight till the violence ends, and then turn on the TV and watch it again. We'll be mean about religion and the way that you vote. We'll be mean because we think that you've got too much hope. We'll be mean to everyone, including your mom. I'll be mean to Doug.
And I'll be mean to Tom.
People are mean. That's what I've seen. People act mean just because they can understand. Everyone's a bully in the schoolyard of life. Everyone is mean to their husband or wife. 'Cause people are mean. So let's all be mean, it's the cool way to live. You can forget, but don't ever forgive. Let's be mean to whole countries at a time, and pretend that they deserve it so nobody minds. So go on, be mean to, it doesn't matter who. When you turn your back, we'll be mean about you. And don't try to tell me it's wrong or it's cold, because an a-hole's an a-hole, no matter how old. People are mean. That's what I've seen. People act mean just because they can understand. People like to see people ripped apart, if not from their flesh, then just from their heart. 'Cause people
People who need people.
are mean. Yes, people are mean. Ooh, people. People. Yes, it's all you people. Ooh, people. La 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 people. La 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 people.
Hey, shut up already!
Are mean.
We all are serious musicians, and we all play serious instruments, and we all write serious songs about serious pain and destruction.
So cool.
And we all spit at all our fans,
So cool.
and we don't listen to anyone else's music, because we only want to do what we want to do. We only want to play what we want to play. We only want to be what we want to be. We only want to say what we're paid to say, because our music hits the best demographics. We've got 6 different surveys that say it's true. Our music moves the best demographics for a very good price. It could be working for you. Because we're serious musicians, and we all need serious money to support our serious habits and our serious entourage.
So cool.
And they tell us we're the greatest,
So cool.
and we tell them to get lost, because we only want to do what we want to do. We only want to play what we want to play. We only want to be what we want to be. We only want to say what we're paid to say, because Our music hits the best demographics. We've got 6 different surveys that say it's true. Our music moves the best demographics for a very good price. It could be working for you. Our music hits the best demographics. We've got 6 different surveys that say it's true. Our music hits the best demographics for a very good price. It could be working for you. Our music hits the best demographics. We got 6 different surveys that say it's true. Our music moves the best demographics for a very good price. It could be working for you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Tom and Doug Show. We're Tom and Doug, and we're talking about music, and we're talking about specifically the music of Doug's father, J. Ronald Gentile, who I was thrilled to be able to tour with him once. That was a lot of fun.
That was fun.
Had a good time doing that. So we got time for one more song. What do you think we should play?
Because we did tour with him, and he joined us for a couple of different performances at different times, he's also been on several Tom and Doug recordings.
Absolutely.
And we've been on some of his.
Oh, my gosh.
Dear listener, you will realize where I get some of my sense of humor when you hear this song my father wrote that Tom and I joined him on.
Alice is so lovely, Alice is sweet, Alice drives me wild whenever we meet. When I'm feeling down with no energy, Alice is prescribed for me, she's my remedy. As for medical advice, I hold no malice. Oh, you can take Viagra or see Alice. There are lots of cases of macho guys falling down but worse, unable to rise. What they wouldn't give to be symptom-free, Alice cures this malady. Results you can see. For those who have an unresponsive phallus, oh, you can take Viagra or see Alice. I am not a doctor, TV or real. I just know that I like results you can feel. Go visit your doctor or your pharmacy. Alice is prescribed for me, she's my therapy. To be a king in your own velvet palace, with fireworks like Aurora Borealis, and stamina to make all others jealous. Okay, everybody help me out here. You can take Viagra.
You can take Viagra.
You can take Levitra.
You can take Levitra.
You can take Viagra.
You can take Viagra.
Or see Alice.
So,
I
I wonder what that song's about.
I'll tell you when you're older.
Oh, man.
So most of these songs on this album, he never got to hear finished, but that's one he did.
Oh, you like that one?
And he howled with laughter at the chorus of voices and the bass slides.
Very
So,
nice.
yeah.
That's J. Ronald Gentile, Doug's father. His brand new record is called J. Ronald Gentile Plays the Hits from Beyond the Grave, Volume 1.
Available nowhere.
Nowhere. Is it going to be, are there going to be a Volume 2?
Oh, yeah. There will be one out that's got Christmas songs.
Oh, that's sweet. Well, hopefully we will play that on the show at some point.
Some point, yeah.
Thank you very much. You guys have a very good week. We have very much enjoyed talking to you, and you have a good one.